The pros and the cons of locums, I think, should always be weighed out. I think some of the big pros are, and I could really go on about this, but you make your own schedule. You tell the hospital the days you want to work. You set your rate, and if the hospital doesn't want to pay the rate, you don't have to go. Being a 1099, getting all the benefits that come from that, on top of which just meeting new people, getting better at your job, learning new procedures, seeing how things work elsewhere, and getting a breath of fresh air. Some of the cons people talk about, I mentioned one of them is longevity. Well, I started a place and then they don't need me after 3 months. Well, if you're with an agency, they can start getting the wheels moving for another contract. And really, the more places you have to work, the better off you end up being. Travel is a big one also, and I think that's the #1 complaint people give me is I don't want to travel, I don't want to leave my family. And I tell people, you have to sacrifice something. You're gonna either lose time traveling, or you're gonna lose time shifting between schedules. And I'd rather lose that time traveling than I would trying to sit in bed, going to sleep at like 6 a.m. because I just did a night shift. And so I don't mind the travel so much because I make my schedule. You get a bunch of points out of it, you get to meet new people out of it, and I just like to read books and listen to Netflix and talk to friends. Those are really the main cons I think people bring up about locums work. It's really travel and I think the stability, but there are ways around both of them. The quality of my life now is better with locums than without it. I think mainly because I have a lot more agency and because I'm able to prioritize my personal life over my work life and make the two mesh much better together. I think if you've never worked locums, see if it's right for you. And then I always tell people, start with an agency. Agencies can guide you, give you the resources, help set up your travel, and find a contract that will be tailored to whatever needs you're looking for.